I'm going to take Never Tired. I love them all. They're all great. They're all powerful in their own way. I like this one. Well, I mean, I like Unbreakable Will more than Enduring. That's just personal preference. But I also, this is not a level, like it's not a level 1. It's a one-off. Meaning if I pick this perk card will be taken out of the deck. So his next level up, when he goes to level 3, this won't be in the draw. But if I take this, it'll still be in the draw for level 2. So what I'm doing is I'm reducing the cards in the deck, so to speak, meaning it increases my chance of getting good cards, because there's fewer cards to pick from. If it's a large deck, then you're always hoping for those few good cards, but if you shrink the size of the deck, your chances go up of getting good cards, if that kind of makes sense. So that's kind of like leaning on my decision making. So I like it. You will never be tired again. All right. There we go. My guys are all done and done. So enough about all that. If you're here and you're like, oh, I want to review stuff or what, you can go into the Codex. As previously mentioned, you can read up on stuff that they've allowed you to discover up to that point. But yeah, so we're gonna go to launch mission. Yes. Planetary infestation. This is now where they're explaining it, which I already did. So now that we're mostly through the tutorial, I can click on the mission. It gives me a breakdown on how much stuff I've collected so far, what's left of my currently revealed mission objectives. Right? Like there's still 8 mission objectives, but I'm only aware of these 4 at the moment. And if you want to listen to Sergeant Harper give the mission brief again, you can click this and he'll tell you, like, heads up Marines, we gotta go mission, blah 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 blah. So if you want to listen to that again, go ahead.
Understood.
Select deployment.
Mission data.
Yeah, entry point. So now that I've discovered, or we've gotten that far along, I can pick any deployment spot to spawn my team at. These deployment spots are the parking spots where the ARC parks. So remember when we were in the mission and the ARC had spots I could tell it to go to? That's what these are. So I can choose to get my vehicle dropped off anywhere I want. So that being said, I can review the map, you can take a look. Yes, sometimes on some missions there are deployment spots on a different floor. Not on this mission, but just be aware. But you can plan, like, what am I going to do? You can zoom in, you can move around. So I can look at all the stuff I left behind. So let's see, I started the mission, we walked in here. So I've got a med kit here to pick up. There's a data pad there to pick up. Tool, med kit, ammo, bunch of ammo, tool, ammo, question mark. If you remember, there's a question mark right under there, hard to see. There's another question mark on this body here. There's a med kit back here. Tool up here. Plus the second floor. Pretty sure I got everything up here except for one tool. There's all this stuff to grab, and then all these rooms I haven't been to yet. And I know there's a mission objective up here. There's a guy in this room here, I think. Yeah, he's got a face hugger on his face. He's lying in bed here, yada, 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 yada. You know, gotta go find Carmichael, I think is his name. Yeah, Carmichael. Yeah, he's up here in bed, waiting for me to deal with it. So I gotta go back to the second floor and deal with that. Okay. What am I gonna do? So let's pick here. Okay, so I'm gonna pick to spawn here. Then I can either use this elevator or this elevator, right? They correspond to this elevator or this elevator. So they're literally above each other or below each other. So I'll take the elevator up to the second floor with the intent to go up here and deal with that mission objective. We'll reevaluate our goals at that point. See if I want to fill my pockets with loot, return back to the Otago, yada yada yada. We'll see how things go. But the plan right now is to go to the second floor and go up here to deal with the mission objective up here. If things go really well, you know, maybe I'll deal with these two. We'll see. So with that in mind, I'm landing next to the elevators. Build my squad. So, as I mentioned early on the first deployment, when I wasn't able to, you can click Advanced tab and it gives you more of a breakdown. Any equipment that you've purchased on them, or none, any perks that you've unlocked for them. So it's got more of a breakdown. Plus you can click on their equipment and switch between weapons if I had any other options, which I don't. So that's what the Advanced tab does. Plus you can also review tired, traumas, yada yada yada. So right now it's defaulting to sending the same 4 persons, which I'm not against, but they are tired. I am only going to the second floor. Yeah, second floor, go to Carmichael. Then I'm done with the second floor, as far as I remember. Up to that point, I'm done. Later on, I gotta go back. Then I go down to the first floor. There's 2 other people I gotta go check out. Kill, you know, they're both gonna die. Yeah. So that right there's 3 experience points. And really no consideration for bravery or accuracy. Really don't care. This only affects rest. This affects bravery, which, again, you know, I think I'm going to do it. So the reason why he's not tired is because, again, remember, he has that unbreakable will. He never tires. So I'll deploy with these guys again. They will return exhausted. I'm aware of that, which is fine. Next deployment, I'll just pick a fresh batch. But this gives me an opportunity to continue gaining experience with these guys. The reason I'm doing that is to push them along to get to level 3. As soon as you get to level 3, you can assign classes to your Marines. So I can make them medics and whatnot. Until I get to level 3, I can't do that. And when they go into classes, they get a whole bunch of special abilities, which is what I want. So even though they're going to be tired, I'm going to do it on purpose to get them to level 3 sooner. Select inventory. So remember, the one person has pouches, so because of the pouches, I now have a capacity of 5 for med kits and tools. Only for those 2, not for ammo. Ammo was that different perk. Remember the one that gave +1 ammo on deployment? As far as I know, there is no ability that increases sentry guns. So this will always be 1 per Marine. Later on, when I get a different vehicle, I'll have 5 Marines, so that'll be 5. But for now, it's only 4 in the ARC. So I will bring my 1 turret. You can buy more at the cost of 20 materials, which I do have, but I'm not going to, because I already know that I'm going to finish the game with like 30 turrets or something like that. So yeah, no, I'm not going to. Plus, it's only mission 1. Like, I don't need a ton of turrets. We're going to find a second turret as soon as we get into the mines, which is more than enough to finish off the boss. So yeah, 1 turret's fine. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna show up with nothing. I'm going in with nothing in my pockets because I know there's tons of stuff on the map for me to collect. Right? Remember we looked at the mission map? There's tons of stuff to collect. So I'm just gonna go scoop up some stuff. So I'm gonna show up empty. I'm just gonna grab that stuff. Launch mission. We've seen this. Skipping. Seen this. Skipping. Alrighty. And we are here at my chosen deployment. So again, I'm gonna go to the elevator.
Tactical situation's been updated. First up, I want to get Dr. Becker some samples of these creatures. Give us a better idea of what we're dealing with. Second, if there's anything here we can use to patch up the Otago, well, I want those materials too.
Marines, remember we saw a hangar on Secom. If we're to find any materials for the Otago, it should be there.
So, new mission objective opened up. So, yada 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 yada. Okay. I think a new mission objective opened up. Is it this one? Yeah, inspect colony warehouse. Yes, we're gonna go here, check the commuter terminal. They're gonna find a bunch of smuggling went on, and there's gonna be a crate over here with a bunch of materials to pick up.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
Yeah. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a motion sensor right next to the ARC. The reason I'm doing that is it's going to be in case I ever want to deliberately trigger it and draw all the enemies on the map away from me. They'll run towards the motion sensor, which will be beside the ARC. So the ARC will kill them all. So that's what I'm going to do right now because I got full command points. I'm not putting it in the middle of the road because, again, the ARC could drive over it and destroy it. I'm going to put it off to the side.
Deploying motion track.
Now, this one is not like the other motion sensors I put down. Those ones I don't want to trigger. I want those ones to stay because they're giving me map visibility. This one I don't care about. This one is only to be triggered, to be destroyed, to draw enemies. So that's its purpose. If you want, you can put more than one. I've got 3 command points. You can put 3, like whatever. I'm not going to because at the moment, like it's early days. I'm just going to put 1 for now. As soon as that's down, I'm going to run over to the elevator, go to the 2nd floor as discussed.
Motion tracker activated. Move on.
Oh, actually, correction. I'm going to go to this one, the warehouse, because remember I was talking about we're going to access the data logs about the smuggling operation. Now, even though there's ammo
Interrogate the quartermaster's record terminal instead.
and a corpse here to collect, I'm not going to because I'm about to go to the 2nd floor and I'm going to scoop up materials and such up there. So I'm deliberately leaving these alone for now. So let's find out about the smuggling operation.
Nothing. No, wait. I've got something.
Looks like some of these colonists have a sideline in smuggling. This guy's working at the power complex. Check this place out, Marines. I'm marking the location.
Alright, quick and easy. So I'm going to modify my goals. I'm still going to go to the 2nd floor, just not yet. I'm going to grab those materials right quick. So we're going to run back to the ARC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride in the ARC closer to where the smuggled goods are. Left click on it, redeploy squad. Not extract, I'm not leaving. Redeploy. And then you pick... Okay, why did it open up Codex? Go to map. I'm just confirming. Left click, redeploy squad. There we go. And then I'm going to pick this location here. They're all going to get in, and we're going to ride in style. I'm just going to go grab the materials. It's going to take a minute. And if I do redeploy back to the Otago, I'm going to have all those materials to spend. Alright, so grab them now while I'm fully healed. Not later when I'm all banged up and out of bullets. Alrighty, I'm going to pop out, I'm going to check the map real quick. So, remember I discussed previously, I'm going to drop a sensor down here real quick, I think. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll drop a sensor, we'll see, maybe here.
Move on.
So I'm going to get there first. Now my squad is providing a sphere of detection, so that's what this circle is. There's a gap. I don't like that gap. So I'm going to move across the streets, see if I can close up that gap.
Move! Move!
There we go, that's better. Closed it up nicely. So here is where I'm going to place Come on, right there.
Deploying motion tracker.
Right off to the side. The ARC will drive down the middle of the road. This is off to the side, so it should be fine.
Setting up motion tracker.
Worst case, it gets run over and I place one somewhere
Motion
else.
tracker activated.
There we go. Now I got coverage. So back to the mission. This is I gotta find the information for the smuggling ring is gonna be on this guy's body in this room. So I'm gonna enter this door, poke my heads in the rooms just so I have visibility, go in here and get the information.
Move on!
Do.
Ugly freaking place.
They're built to last, not to look nice. Let's find that equipment stash.
Got nothing.
Ooh, material box. Grab that.
Let's see what's inside.
I'm leaving the tool behind because I'm going to go to the second floor. I'll fill my pockets when I'm on the second floor.
Hurry up, squad!
Alrighty. I know the body's in this room, but I'm deliberately running past it so I can poke my head in this room in case there's any materials to collect. Ooh, data pad. Grab that. Materials.
It's
Grab
quiet.
that.
Too quiet.
This is tool. I'll leave that behind.
Come on, team!
Alrighty. Do.
Got a body here. Give me our smuggler. Is there anything on
Okay.
the body? Right now.
Grab the data pad. Now there's also tons of tools in this room. There's tons. Now you have to be aware there's an alien spawner right here. So
Eyes on that from up there?
don't dawdle.
Yep. Marking the coordinates.
Let's see what's inside.
And again, you can see on the map, materials everywhere. There's another one over here. There's a body to search here. More materials here.
More
So
signals incoming!
scoop it all up, but I'm keeping an eye on this spawner. Alright, they're all done.
Hurry up, you slugs!
So
Right
you
now.
deal with that.
Come on,
You
team.
guys are providing covering fire in
Let's
case
see what's
something
inside.
pops out. Alright, you're good. Beeping is just a guy in a vent. Notice how it's not moving, so I'm not worried.
Let's see what's
This is
inside.
the body to search. Search that. Now, it might give me a tool or something, which, whatever. Yeah, it gave me a tool. Alright, so I got one. So now this room is empty. Okay, and I got what I needed. Great. So now I can go up here and grab the smuggled materials. Alright. And again, I know there's a tool in this room here, but I'll grab it later. Once I'm done with the second floor. First floor is so much easier to deal with. It's more open, more cover, ARC around and move you around and provide support. Second floor, you're screwed. You know, so I prefer to get it done with, so I don't spend any more time on the second floor than I have to.
Move on!
So I might drop another sensor in this corner. Notice how my circle detection's moving? So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'll put one in this room up here. We'll see. What do I want? Well, if I'm gonna put one up here, then I'll put the sensor over here. Deliberately opening this up, so one sensor covers
It's
all
quiet.
that.
Too quiet.
Hurry up, squad! Deploying motion tracker.
Alright. Again, I always tuck them away so they don't get run over.
Setting up motion tracker.
And it makes it easier to look at the map
Motion tracker.
because
deployed.
they're not overlapping with areas you want to be looking at. It's out of the way. Like, I have no reason to ever go into this corner. So it's out of the way, it's not obstructing anything, it's a great spot.
Move on!
Alright, get these free materials over here.
There's something around.
It's pretty good. I think it's like 100 or 150 materials, something like that.
On my way.
$150, yep. Yay. And that's it. For just a little bit of running around, I got 150 materials to spend when I return to the Otago next. Great. So I know I said I wanted to go to the second floor, but I'm literally beside where this person is about to die, and it's a mission objective. So I'll just pop in and deal with that, and maybe I'll drop the sensor, motion sensor down, and if things are going well, I'll just poke my head in the doors. Yeah, let's do that. Now this is worrying me. So this is not along a wall. Okay, so the walls, right? So this guy's not along a wall. So that tells me that this was a patrolling alien, one of the ones that wanders around, but he got stuck. Got stuck on a desk or a box or whatever. So this is not a wall vent alien. This is a patrolling alien that's standing next to a knocked over chair and they can't figure their way around it.
You looking for a nice spot for a picnic or what?
So, yeah.
Come on, team.
Yeah, just the reason I'm commenting on it is just to explain to players how to read the map, right? This guy's along a wall. He's a wall vent guy. This guy's moving. He's in the middle of the hall. He's a patroller. This is not a wall, so he was a patroller, but now he's stuck. So.
Move!
Alrighty. There's a wall to blow. Okay, I'm gonna deal with these rooms first. Then I'll come back and trigger this wall. It might reactivate him to move. I don't know. So that's why I'm gonna deal with these rooms first. Okay, there's a data pad to collect. Let's grab that.
Hey, I found something.
Because I know he's stuck, I'm just staying in the hallway. Normally I would go into the room also if he was moving around. Now, this is a tight hallway, so they might trigger the door to open. So I'm going to try and move on the left side.
Do you hear crying?
Yeah, do you hear crying? Yeah, it's from her in the room. She's about to die.
Move!
Run. Okay, good, the door didn't open. Alright, not much in here. Using flashlight. Yeah, just the med kit. And again, you can look at the map. Oh, there was a question mark. You know what? I don't like question marks. Search the body. Yeah, that's just a guy in a vent. So that is a wall vent guy. Right? Wall vent guy. Okay, nothing on the body. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go here and have a little scripted conversation, which I won't be able to skip through.
Tell her to shut up and get her to the ARC now.
With all that noise, she's lucky to be alive.
I'm deliberately zooming in so we got good view. Follow us. Yeah, she won't.
No, I don't want to leave. I'm safe here. I want to be a part of them.
She's a cultist.
Yeah, we all want to be a part of them. Come with us.
She
We're
wants
Marines.
to
We're strong
become
enough.
the next
No.
level of evolution.
You're not strong enough.
Don't worry, miss. We got a strong armored vehicle waiting for us. State of the badass art.
Ah!
You okay, miss?
Finally, I've been chosen. Damn, that hurts.
Back off! We've seen this before.
Alright. Uh-oh. Okay. That gunfire reactivated the guy that was stuck on the chair. He's moving. He's about to walk in this room. I'm about to get into a fight. Which is fine. We're start of the mission. Got tons of ammo. Everyone's fully healed. Yada, 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 yada. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back away into the back of the room. He's going to walk in. We're going to start shooting. And I'm going to be quick with the one key to use my shotgun if necessary. If he wasn't so close, I'd set up my turret also. But he literally walked out this door here, and he's right here somewhere. So I don't have enough time to set up the turret. It'll trigger a hunt. So likely what I'll do is once he's dealt with, unless there's more enemies, I'll run out and I'll hide behind the ARC until the hunt's done with. But for now, back of the room, and everybody shoot this way.
Drone spotted. We're spotted! Kill it! Kill it! Bring him down! This gun is a
All right.
lawnmower.
And just by luck, a vent alien just spawned. So an alien is in this vent, and if you remember from the last deployment... Oh, goodness. Alright. Change of plans. Go figure. So I'm going to put my turret down, I'm going to stay in this room. Alright.
Deploying sentry gun!
Sure, that'll do.
Sentry almost ready.
Alright, everybody. I'm not going to set up suppressing fire or any of that stuff yet, because I'm going to look at the map first, see what we're dealing with. Alright. Probably fight him.
They're heading our way!
The aggression meter or hunted meter might run out before I meet him, so I might only fight one more. And I got the turret set up, so I'm not going to bother with suppressing fire yet.
Incoming! Looks like they found us! Now that's what I'm talking about!
You know what? They did pretty good on versus 1, so again, I'll just leave it.
Contact! Looks like they found us!
Mostly intact. Dr. Becker should be able to work with that.
And one more.
Incoming! Shit, that thing's off! Ah!
Okay, you got acid, which took out one piece of armor. Whatever. That's what armor's for. And the aggression meter is going to go away. So, I'm going to pick up my turret, and I'm going to collect the DNA sample on this one fallen alien. That's what this symbol is.
Copy.
And
Ugh,
pick up the
hate to
turret.
Hacking sentry gun!
Got him. They look intact to me.
Done and done. Alright. Back to the mission. Okay, we're going to go into this room, drop a sentry tower, poke our heads into these rooms. As soon as I get to this second half of this building, I'll move the ARC over here. I'm going to leave it here for now because it's closer to me. But as soon as I get to the second half of the building, I'll move it here. Concurrently, I'm going to trigger this wall to blow up. All the aliens on the map are dead because we just killed them all. So I'm not worried about drawing in any enemies because there are none until they
Roger.
respawn. So nothing will be drawn. It'll just blow
Planting
the wall
C4.
at no cost, other than the ammo.
Get down! It's gonna blow!
There we go. You take care of that. Poke my head in the room. I wanted a motion sensor up here.
Deploying motion
This is
tracker.
an alien spawner, or xenomorph spawner, so just be aware of that.
Setting up motion tracker.
Could check the map for anything in the room. No, we're
Motion
good.
tracker deployed.
Run down. I'm gonna move the ARC now.
Here's one. Land support required.
Xenomorph spawned.
Alright, it's coming.
Check in this room. There's a body to check. You check the body. Everyone move away from the door into the back of the room. Alright, see where you go. I'm hoping he doesn't poke into the room, but if he does, we're all sitting there, guns pointed. And again, if things get hairy, I've got that one sensor over here. Remember the one that's deliberately there to be triggered?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
So if things keep going the way they are, he's going to walk out and he's going to get shot and killed. I mean, I could walk out in the hall because there's a door. So... Alright, this door here.
Come on, team.
Oh,
Hurry up, squad.
got ahead of myself. He turned around.
More signatures.
Tricksy hobbits. Hovering my mouse over the motion sensor. Okay. I mean, if he was going for the door, I was going to trigger it.
I have multiple signals.
Alright. As soon as he makes it around here, I'm going to, because I'll be good, I'm going to move out. Alright. Easy as that. Poke my head in the door. Oh, data pad. Grab that.
Copy. Hey, I found something.
Question mark. There's a body back here. You check that. And then we're going to poke into these 2 rooms. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do that now. I know there's no aliens around me, because I literally just looked at the map. There's nothing around me.
There's something around.
Yeah, it's just a guy in a vent. He's in the vent right here. Check that body. Alrighty. We are laughing. This whole building's been searched. I mean, there's stuff to collect, but I'm saving my pocket space for the 2nd floor. So, now we're gonna go back to the ARC.
It's quiet.
Alright.
Too quiet.
So, you know what? I'm gonna wrap up this area. I'm here now. Poke in, grab this data pad, poke into these rooms, put a sensor up in the corner, maybe a 2nd sensor down here. Kill a bunch of eggs in this room, and you know, find this guy that's about to die and reveal this spawner.
Move on! Hurry up, squad!
Yeah, let's do the spawner first.
There's something around.
So I can see that it exists. Oh, look, a spawner. Done.
More signals incoming.
Okay, let's go to this door. Now, there's alien eggs in this room, right? You can see it right here. There's, I think, like 3 or 4 in this room. They will have a line of detection. If the line of detection gets full red, then the facehugger will exit the egg. If you fail to kill it, the facehugger will latch on to one of your Marines. Your Marine will then fall to the ground with a facehugger on his face. Right now, I have not yet unlocked the ability to remove the alien embryo from them. So if it happens, they're dead, because I can't help them. Once I unlock the Xenotech to do so, which I think after I beat this map's main boss, I think is when I get it, down in the mines. So once I have that ability, I can choose to bring it with me on mission. It'll cost like, well, there's the unlock fee, but then after that it costs like 2 additional alien DNA. But then I have the ability to like remove the embryo from my Marine. Anyway, future thought, but for now, they're a big threat. If they get on my face, he's dead, because there's nothing I can do about it. So they're a priority to remove. So because I have to get into this corner to find this guy who's in a wall cocoon, I'm going to walk into the room. I'm going to trigger a grenade, because there's more than one. The grenade will kill all the eggs, but it'll make an explosion. That'll likely trigger this xenomorph, because he'll hear it, and he'll run over. So that being known, I'm going to walk into the room, I'm going to shoot the grenade, kill all the eggs, I'm going to leave the room, and go hide somewhere until that drone goes away.
Watch out, squad. Those egg things were on Pioneer Station.
Yeah.
I think that's the origin
She's
of
talking
the
about it
infestation.
right now.
Squad, clear that nest and get to the friendly. But watch yourselves.
So there's a lot of ways you can get rid of eggs. You can shoot them. You can blow them up. You can use fire. But I have not yet unlocked the incinerator, the flamethrower. So that's not an option right now. The only option I have right now is to either shoot them, which takes a bunch of bullets, or to blow them up, which is what I'm going to do. I have full command points, so it's not a problem. I'm going to move where it's going to shoot so it gets them all, so that'll be fine.
Grenade!
Yep. And when I unpause, he'll launch it, they'll all die, this alien will be drawn to the explosion, I'm going to run away.
More signals incoming!
Drone spotted.
Yep, playing peekaboo with him. I'm looking at the mini-map. Those are just 2 guys in vents. Yeah, he's down here in this hallway right now. There's 2 doors into this room, so I'm just kind of playing hot potato with him right now.
I have multiple
Are
signals.
you sticking to the hallway, or are you coming in the room? So he went into the room again.
Move! Move!
He's coming out this door. And he's making a left-hand turn. So now I'm going to go into the room. And now that he's away, I can deal with the guy in the cocoon. Avoiding enemies is as easy as that.
Right now.
We're too late. Way too late. He was infested.
No chances, squad lead. You know what to do.
Shit! Light them up!
Sergeant, if these eggs are the start of the
Okay.
life cycle, and we eradicate them, maybe we can get the outbreak under control. Might even stop it dead.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Wait a minute. I hope you don't want my Marines to check every corner of this colony to find your nest.
We don't have to do it the hard way. This place is full of security cameras. We should be able to access the feed. I've marked the control room. Lucky grunts, all going to the cinema.
So I paused the game while they were talking, because I wanted to talk. So now we got a mission objective. I think it's to go up here. I think there's a map in here. Anyway, I'll look at the map in a second. The reason I paused it is because it was scripted. I had no choice, but they all shot their guns at the chest burster, which it seems to have drawn this drone again. So the drone is coming back to this room. So that's why I paused it, is I wanted to mention that. I'm going to be playing Keep Away again. So I'm going to run over here, figure out which way he's turning in this hallway, and then I'll pop out the opposite door.
Move on!
Always be keeping an eye on your minimap, so you know what's going on.
Move! Move!
So he went to the gunshot, didn't see anything. Now, I'm pausing the game again because I don't need to go back into that room. There is nothing in there I want. So, I'm done with him. Alrighty, where to next? Alright. I think I'm going to go into this room here. There's a data pad if I remember. I think there's a data pad. It's in here somewhere. But there's also 2 adjacent rooms in here for me to poke my head in. I think one of them's got a body on the ground. There's a nest in the other one. Anyway, so I'm just going to poke my head in these rooms, deal with that, and hopefully not get cornered by this drone or any new ones coming out of the spawner. Either that spawner or this one right here. So, luckily we're low aggressiveness, so if we do get an onslaught, I'm not concerned. Check the map. Data pad's on that desk right over here. Blinking right here. A little hard to see. Alright.
On it.
You grab that. Everybody to this side of the desk.
Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad.
How are we doing? Alright. Yeah, poke in here, then up here. And this is where, the surveillance cameras. It's literally what they were talking about. There a minute ago is like, go over here and access the security cameras. Oh, he's going into that room, is he? That could be a problem.
Come on, team!
But whatever.
Move! Move!
Go in here, we got
I
a
have
tool.
multiple signals.
That it? Just a tool? Alright. Now we'll see the spawner. And nothing else. Okay, let's go into the room.
Fucking Wayland Yutani. Watching you work.
Yeah, the drone exited the room.
I bet you're glad for it now.
I'm not glad.
So now that I'm in the corner, I'm going to drop a sensor up here, and I'm probably going to drop another one down here somewhere. Just so I finish getting coverage of this area. Tuck it away in the corner.
Deploying motion tracker.
And then in the interim, while you're doing that, I'm going to interact with this. So most maps will have, in addition to the map, so if you remember there was the map table that opens up your visibility of the actual physical layout of the Weyland-Yutani structures, which is why you don't have map data of mines. Only stuff that was built. At the expense of tools. Cameras is a different feature. So some rooms on, I'm going to say every map, have surveillance cameras in them. We're going to hack that feed and we're going to get eyes into those rooms. That's what this is. So I'm going to click on this. Now notice as I hover the cursor over here, it says on the right hand side, cost 1 tool. Right? So activating all the surveillance cameras at the same time costs 1 tool. The map table costs 1 tool per floor that you reveal. So accessing the map table itself costs nothing. But via the map table, it's 1 tool per floor you choose to unlock. The security cameras is 1 tool for all of them. So just be aware of the costs. So again, I'm not concerned about the tools because we picked up a bunch accidentally by searching bodies and whatnot. So I'm good. So we're going to access that for the one-time cost.
Setting up motion tracker.
You're setting up the tower. You guys are picking your
Motion
nose.
tracker deployed.
All right. Camera
There we
feed
go.
online.
She's going to
Happy
talk.
hunting, Marines.
So you're going to see on the map some rooms now have new, and there's a surveillance camera icon. You physically left click on these icons and you will get a live feed of those rooms. I'm not going to do it yet because I want to get to a safe spot first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run out of this room, set up my sentry tower down here somewhere.
Stay frosty, Marines.
Sorry, I swallowed when I should have breathed, or breathed when I should have swallowed. So I'm gonna run down here, sentry tower, motion sensor. Then I'm gonna leave, get in the safety of the ARC, maybe drive it somewhere else. Then I'm gonna look at the cameras leisurely. I know I'm not threatened right now. I could do it now, but just in case I need to do a bunch of explaining, I want to not be stuck in a camera feed.
Picnic or what? Come on, team.
Do.
Got something on the tracker.
Yeah, just a kind of vent. Alright, so we're kind of good over here. Yeah. But I'm thinking yeah. This door can never be opened. It's red with an X. It's not welded or passworded or anything. So this will forever be locked. So this one, I could put it right here. It wouldn't be a problem. But I still like my corners. So put it in the corner. Like, I'll never be in this area ever again, probably.
Motion tracker deployed.
There we go. Now I got map coverage of this whole area.
I have multiple
Good to
signals.
go. Out to the ARC, buddies. Alright. Yeah, we're good. They're gonna run out. They're gonna go there.
Quiet. It didn't see us.
Land support.
Alright, I'm moving the ARC here.
Alright, it's coming.
Concurrently, I'm gonna run them down to the sheriff office. Because I know the sheriff office only has one door. There is literally only one door in or out. That's it. And the ARC is parked right outside the door. So I'm thinking I'll go into the sheriff's office. You're
They're
parked
heading
there. Let's go hide in this. Yeah, no, let's go back here. Tucked away. Alright, we're safe. ARC's guarding the door. I'm nice and safe. There's only one way in. I'm gonna check the cameras now. Alright. Just one by one, I'm gonna go through. I mean, I know this is the mission objective. I know there's supplies or materials there, some materials here. It's gonna talk about ammo. It's gonna talk about supplies to pick up. I know what they're gonna say.
Can't be sure, but it looks like there's some ammunition still in the armory. May as well put it to use.
So these are live feeds. So the game is not paused.
More signatures.
So if there were enemies on patrol or standing guard in here, you would see them moving around, reloading their guns, whatever, right? Like, this is a live feed. The game is not paused right now. So you can actually use this feature to monitor actively moving enemies.
Looks like we got some supplies by the admin building. Got eyes on a stockpile up by the warehouse. Maybe we can find some relevant materials by the stables.
Yep, and then...
Wait, that container. It's heavy like the one I've seen on Pioneer.
Looks like the slaughterhouse. Let's check it out.
You like cows, Sarge, or are you just hungry?
I know what they say. A day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm.
Hilarious. Reaching that slaughterhouse looks like a trek from here. Maybe you should use the ARC.
Alright. I don't know why it went to the second floor, but alright. So, doing pretty good. Yada yada yada. I mean, I could have gone and grabbed those supplies at any point, but I was deliberately following the main story mission stuff. So that's why I didn't run over there to grab that stuff yet, or this stuff
Stay
yet.
frosty, Marines.
But now that we're there, let's do it. So, first things first. I'm gonna poke into the bar.
Now.
Because if I remember, oh man, there's two vent guys here. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna wait for the vent guys. We'll come back later. I'm gonna hop in the ARC. We're gonna drive down here. He'll provide covering fire while I get out and I wander up here and grab these supplies. That's the mission.
Come on, team. More signatures spotted. Hurry up, you slugs!
Yeah, whatever. Alright. No DNA was dropped. Alright, so we're here. We also want sensor coverage. So I'm going to drop a bunch of sensor probes, motion sensors. I think I'm going to run over here, drop one here, and then backtrack, see what I need for coverage. Even though I know there's nothing going to come out here, I just like it. It suits my OCD.
Move on.
Yeah, hunt's gonna end. These guys will turn away.
I think we lost them.
Yeah, so I'll drop a motion sensor, probably motion tracker right here.
Deploying motion tracker.
There's one guy right here. Is he turning into the bar? Yeah, all right.
Setting up motion tracker.
Once that's done, I'm gonna backtrack. Lay one out over here somewhere.
Hurry up, you slugs!
Alright, maybe I'll drop it down here. Yeah. Here.
Come on, team!
Deploying motion tracker. Setting a motion tracker. Motion tracker deployed.
Alright. Now, as I said, we're going to run down here. Dropping motion sensors as needed on the way up to get these supplies. I know it's not absolutely necessary because there's no spawner. There's no doors. This is a dead end. No aliens can get in this corridor unless they come through here.
Don't get too comfy, okay?
So, what's the point of motion sensors? It's just for map coverage. Plus, they overlap. They get into these areas, these offices. So, you know, there's that purpose. But beyond that, later on when I get Crushers, or if I revisit the map later, maybe Praetorians, getting ahead of myself, but if they're wandering the map, they might go up here. So,
It's quiet.
I like knowing where things
Too
are.
quiet.
Come on, team!
Alright, how far can I get in here? Yes, I know Praetorians don't show up for a few more missions,
Deploying motion tracker.
but there's nothing stopping me from revisiting previous mission maps.
Double time!
So once they're revealed, then they become a
Setting up
possibility.
motion tracker.
So, you know, before
Motion
anybody
tracker
jumps into comments, Praetorians aren't on this mission map yet. I know. Alrighty. I think I can get away with one more, maybe in this corner here. Is it a corner?
Stay frosty,
Maybe
Marines.
here? Ah, perfect. Beautiful. Tucked in right next to these busted ass tires.
Deploying motion tracker. Setting up motion tracker.
Alright, now we're done down here. Alright. Time to get these 5 boxes of materials. So because there's only 4 Marines, there's a number 2 here because it's queued as the second action for this guy. That's what that number is. There we go. Done and done.
Come on, team.
No need to walk. Like I said, there's no spawners, there's no doors. Nothing can appear in this hallway from behind me. Maybe a vent guy will pop up, but that's it. So I'm monitoring the situation, but that's why I'm running, because I know I'm perfectly safe. Since I'm here, I might pop out and I'll drop a sensor down here. Just because I want to, not because I have to. I just want to.
Hurry up, you slugs!
Deploying motion tracker. Setting up motion tracker. Motion tracker activated.
There we go. We are pretty much done down here. Don't care about him. Got an eye on him. So now, okay, I'm going to look at squad recap. And there's a reason for this, because I noticed we got some levels. 7 of 7. Okay, so 7 of 7, you're ready to level up. You're ready to level up. You're 1 away. Normally he would be 7 of 7, but because he lost an experience last mission, because he used to have bad luck. So that's why he's 1 behind. So if I gain 1 more experience, these guys are ready to become a level 3, and then they can get classes. And then, you know, as already explained, 7 of 7. Now, don't ask me why it's showing them all screwed up. This one's missing both arms. This guy has no face. No arms. No torso. Game bug. That's the only thing I can say. They're fine. There's no wounds on them, right? Like, so yeah, this is just a game glitch. That aside, so yeah, all my squad is ready to level up, except for 1 guy needs 1 experience. So, okay, I'm going to take the ARC back to outside where the sheriff's office and the bar is. Then I'm going to take the elevator up to the 2nd floor. Then I'm going to go to where Carmichael's soon-to-be corpse is. And that'll be my 1 experience point. Then I'm going to scoop up as many tools and medkits as I can from the 2nd floor. And once my pockets are full, we'll probably go back to the Otago, offload our goods, and level up. Yeah. I'm explaining it now instead of in map mode because map mode does not pause the game.
Move on! There's something around.
Yeah, you here. Okay, no DNA on the ground. All right. Let's grab this elevator.
Double time!
Because it's closer to the top left corner of the map that I want to go to on the
Move
second
on.
floor.
Got something on the tracker.
Alrighty. So I've not visually seen this center area on the second floor yet, so I'm going to poke around first. Cognizant that enemies are moving around. I'm also probably going to want a motion sensor in this top corner, right here. I would pick that up, but there's a guy in a vent right here, so I'm going to wait.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Alright, pick you up, motion sensor as discussed, right
Deploy
there.
motion tracker.
Just to get
Setting up motion
visibility, I'm moving over here.
Motion tracker deployed.
Alright, done and done. Alright, I'll pick you up another time then. We're gonna move north.
Move!
The longer I wait, patrols will start moving around.
Come on, team!
Alright, what do we got here? I'm gonna put a motion sensor in this corner.
Deploying motion tracker.
Gonna poke through this door, just take a look.
Setting up motion tracker.
Eyes into this
Motion tracker
room.
activated.
Make sure there's nothing. Oh, spawner in the next room, so aliens can spawn out of this room.
Got something on the tracker.
Okay. Going down this hall because I know there's a body in this hallway, if I remember, right there.
On my way.
I'm gonna go north. We're gonna check these two rooms. I think they're empty, but we're probably gonna put a sensor up here somewhere.
Hurry up, you slugs! Come on, team!
No, okay, there's stuff in here. Alright. This looks like a good room for stuff. Let's put motion sensor right behind this desk.
Deploying
Right there.
motion tracker.
Search this body.